So here's a video where the mother was truly out of pocket. So I feel. Tell me what you think.
I have a 20-year-old son, and I gave my son instructions this morning. I wish the law would come and tell me I can't do it.
What happened between you and your dad this morning?
He woke me up for for the car, and then he woke
For the
me up.
what?
He was yelling at me,
Hmm.
and then he just went to slap me like 2 times.
He slapped you?
Yeah.
How so?
He was
Pop you in your
like
head?
I was laying down. He was in the chair, I'm leaning over. He was like, I was like, bro, stop. And the third one,
Like on
stop.
your face? Your face? Okay.
And then he got my phone.
Were you?
Calm down. When I tell him to do something, and he feels like he can yell back at me, and I get upset because I'm the daddy, and you're not going to disrespect me in my house. You know what I'm saying? That's the nothing. Nobody hit anybody. I was over his head while he was sleeping. I said, "Get up and do what I said." And then slap him, my child on the head.
It's just the way how he came to him.
Like,
Stop him. He just hollering. He hollering early in the morning. The boy just getting up.
Yeah.
He just getting up, and I already had done got him up to do what I needed him to do anyway. But why you get out the bed and start coming to him hollering and cussing him and all that?
My car is down, and so I needed to get an Uber for my wife. And all I did was tell him, transfer the card from one phone to the other so you can pay for the Uber. We got the Uber sitting out here waiting. I have a 20-year.
Okay, it's a little bit to dissect in this video. First problem is body cam. Police are there. If I don't know who called the police, if it was the mom or the son, but if anyone calls the police on you as a black man, one, that's a lack of respect of authority because neither one of them can control you because you are the man of the house and you are in authority. So they use the police to try to keep the black man in check. I'm just going to go there. Two, I can't trust nobody who's going to call the police on me because you know, in recent years, how there's been seen an uptick of incidences of police being in the news, deleting our brothers and sisters out here for whatever reason, just because, they feel like it. They feel fear for their life, but these folks a uh, don't have a weapon. Really, you're supposed to have the training to be able to diffuse the situation. I remember seeing a video of a guy who was in the military who said he's like a retired military jujitsu, whatever, mixed martial artist. And he said the last thing he wants to do is have a physical confrontation with anybody. And he said he would rather run away before he actually gets into a physical altercation with somebody because he knows if he does that, the outcome will be most likely he will kill that person. And he said he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want, he's going to talk you down. He's going to try to do everything he can to defuse the situation. But you put your hands on him, it's over because he thinks about the consequences that can happen beyond just us acting a fool right here. People that call the police on you, your loved ones, your family member that call the police on you, not thinking about the consequences, especially when it comes to police, because the police, for some reason, don't have the training to run. I ain't gonna say run away, but do everything to some of them don't. But who wants to take that chance? I've seen a story where it was recently here. A guy having mental issues, or whatever, had a knife. I think he was had his girlfriend with talking to his girlfriend or going at back and forth with his girlfriend. He had a knife. Police show up. The guy throws the knife at the police. The police empty their clips on him. And I'm sitting here thinking, why did they feel that? Why did they feel that they had to do that if the knife has been thrown? So now there's no more threat. So now y'all can tase them. You can brush them, beat them with your billy clubs. I don't know, but the imminent threat, the immediate threat of life is over. Now y'all can do what y'all got to do as police. But anyway, so one, like I said, them calling the police on this brother, when they call the police on you, can't trust them. You've pretty much done destroyed or ruined that relationship right then and there. Because I can't even discipline my own son, and y'all gonna call the police on me? Well, when the police come, when they leave, they need to make sure they take him and whoever called them with them, because this is my house. I did nothing wrong. My son, if my son cannot be disciplined, if my child feel that they can't be disciplined in the house that I control, in my house, they gotta go. Or you know what? Let's say I leave, but I'm turning everything off and taking everything with me. Take here all you want to. But once I sell the house and move on and move somewhere else and do what I got to do, that's between you and the government and them police that you like to call so much. So that's the first issue I got. Second issue, the son, 20 years old. I'm just gonna go out and this be about 2 years old. I love to see like how everything turned out right now. But young boy, I don't think he's in nowhere in school. You land around the house, and your father instructed you to do something simple. The man got enough on his plate. He's making sure his house taken care of. He says his car is down, so he wants you because the little boy, little does his mom know that the little boy is disrespecting the father and the mother because the father told him to do something for his mama, and the boy still laying there. Now the mother said, "Well, I got him up to do what I needed him to do. What the hell it got to do with what he needed him to do? Hell, if y'all was on the same team, you should have got him up to do what you needed to do and what he needed you to do. You're not making sense, but you caping for this boy. You caping for this boy who's gonna be sorry, ain't gonna be living with you, or when he get in relationships, gonna have like 5 or 6 baby mamas, and ain't gonna know how to take care of now one of them, and know how to take care of now one of the kids, and he's gonna keep falling back on you, and you're gonna be the one paying his child support bill. You're gonna be the one paying his bills because you're doing too much for him. You allowing him to sit there and disrespect authority to where once he tries to go out there on his own and do his own thing, he ain't gonna know how to do it because you gave your example was terrible. So the boy's disrespectful. And like I said, the wife, I guess, I want to say I guess they've been married 20 something years. That's their kid. And then, like I said, the boy tried to sit there and act like, he hit me in the face, like, that don't quit. Man, shut up. If I hit you again. And like the father said, I didn't slap nobody. It was a love tap, which I understand what he's saying. A love tap probably tapped him on the face, on the side of the face, probably tapped him in the head. Say, boy, wake up. Now, if he would have cold cocked the boy, call the police then. By all means, if you want to, call the police and still see what happened. But call the police. If you lost some teeth, if you're bleeding, if you need to go get reconstructive surgery on your face, then by all means call the police. But other than that, boy, I told you what to do. I tapped you. It's a love tap, like you said. That was a love tap because you don't want to see a hate tap. Let me show you a hate tap. You show a hate tap. You're gonna need SWAT out here. You're gonna need police, ambulance, fire truck to come here and scoop you up off the ground if you want to see a hate tap. But that's the problem. You got these women's out here trying to raise these boys and trying to circumvent the man because if you hate the man so much, just leave. Why don't you leave?
Year old son, and I gave
I'm gonna go through this last time just so maybe y'all can see, maybe see if I missed anything and see if y'all see anything.
my son instructions this morning. I wish the law would come and tell me I can't do that.
What happened between you and your dad this morning?
He woke me up, but for the car, and
See what these kids and these mamas don't really understand is this ain't nothing. Because what the police will say, if they care, they're gonna say you need to listen to your father. Because you don't listen to your father, you don't listen to authority. When you get out here in the streets and you don't listen to authority, we're gonna lock you up. We're gonna put you in penitentiary. And then you're gonna have to listen to us. You're gonna have to wake up at a certain time, eat at a certain time, eat what we want you to eat, work when we tell you to eat, work, take a shower when we tell you to take a shower, somebody come visit you, you're gonna have to spread your cheeks and cough and squat, open your mouth, all this kind of stuff, and go to bed when we tell you to. Oh, don't forget about all the other inmates who you probably don't know, who probably in these gangs, stuff like that, see you as fresh meat. They're gonna use you. They're gonna try to use you. So now you gotta sit there and defend yourself, fight for your life every day or whatever, and try to get acclimated. You know what I'm saying, little man, with all these big dudes, these hardened criminals who do this for a living. You got to do all that for years because you didn't want to listen to us. If you make it there, because we could beat you, tase you, and and unload the clips on you on the street and not worry about you going to penitentiary, and your mama can come visit you in the graveyard and cry all she wants to there and defend you there while you gone. So listen to your father when he tells you do something. You living in his house. Are you paying the mortgage? Are you paying any kind of bills? But if your name is on his mortgage or on his lease, you ain't got nothing to say. And you 20 years old, so really, if I say get out, you got to go. God, I wish they learned this stuff
And then
For the what?
before it's too late.
he was yelling at me.
He was yelling. He was yelling like he finna cry
Mhm.
And then he just went to slap me like 2 times.
He slapped
2 times.
you.
Yeah.
How so?
He was
Pop you in your head.
go.
See, there she go. She should have stayed. Wait a minute. Let me finish this.
I went down. He was in the chair leaning over. He was like, and I was like, bro, stop in the third.
So he's sitting in the chair and he popped you 2 times in the head. Not a lot of strength with that, but old man strength is nothing to play with. Now, like, if he was standing up over you and told you to stand up and then pops you in the face, you see what I'm saying? Y'all, they're making things.
It's like on your face. Okay.
And then he got my phone.
Nigga, knife in the crowd. Then you got my phone. They say he got my phone. He's finna cry, man.
Calm down.
When we get into
And that helper said, "Calm down."
when I tell him to do something and he feels like he can yell back at me, and I get upset because I'm the daddy and you're not going to disrespect me in my house. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the nobody hit anybody. I was
Hold on, look at these little comments here. I didn't see these. One said, "Mama, let these fathers be fathers." Yes, woman. When that man is disciplining that boy and raising that boy to become a man, this is why I said in the previous video, I believe I put it out there. You can't call a boy a man. Now, there's a video with these guys in the Black Panthers were teaching these little kids, little boys, like maybe like 5 or 6, and they ask, what are you? And so you a boy, you a man. Say, I'm a man. You a boy, man, I'm a man. Well, say it like you mean it. You got to understand the context of the time was Jim Crow, civil rights, when white folks would be quick to call a 70, 80-year-old man a boy. So you know that when white folks said it's disrespectful at the time, so you let them know I'm a man. I understand the context, but I would never do that, not to a child, because now you got women who sit there and say, "That's my little man. My little man gonna take care of me. His daddy ain't here. His daddy in jail. Daddy died. Daddy ain't never here. Blah blah blah. I can't stand his daddy. This is my little man. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? He's now you the man of the house. Now it's your responsibility to take care of mom. I know you're only 5, only 10, but you got to be the little man. Got to step up. He don't know what the heck you talking about. And I say, I would never call a boy a man, and I would never call a grown, adult, older, legal age male or girl or female. I would never call them grown if they're living in my house and I'm taking care of them. You are just grown by age, not by mindset and not by ability. But to me, you're not grown. You're still a child. You're still dependent. So when this boy is, so I said, man is a title that's earned. So this young fella here is still a boy to me. Now, by law, he go out there and commit a crime. They're going to call him a man. They're going to put him in man prison. But you 20 years old, like this one comment say, why are the parents up early in the morning heading to work while a 20-year-old sleeps in? Exactly. You know what I tell grown folks to be in my house? When I get up and leave, you got to leave. You can't be in my house all day. You better do something. I don't care if you go walk and play, go outside, walk, go to the library, read books, find a job, do something. But laying around the house, or if you're going to be in the house, I better come back home. The house is spotless. But that's not, and that you're going to do that so many times. So no, grown folks can't be in your house just laid up. The husband has a right in his home to lay down rules. And if the son doesn't want to deal with them, get out. See, you know what I'm saying? Simple as that. But let's finish.
over his head while he was sleeping. I said, "Get up and do what I said," and then slap him, my child on the head.
But women, when a man is, excuse me, is instructing and disciplining that boy, move out the way. You allow that boy to disrespect his daddy, he gonna disrespect you soon. Just best believe.
It's just the way how he came to him.
Like,
Stop,
this
yeah.
is
See this crapper?
He just hollering. He hollering early in the morning. The boy just getting up.
I don't give a damn if it's early in the morning, late at night. I'm gonna holler in my house if I want to. Now I'm not a person that's gonna try to raise his voice too much. If I had to raise my voice, it's gonna be a problem. But maybe it's her house. I don't know. Maybe it's her house. Maybe she paid all the bills and he just living there. I don't know.
Yeah. He just getting up, and I already had done got him up to do what I needed him to do anyway. But why you get out the bed and start coming to him hollering and cussing him and all that?
Like I said, what does those two got to do with each other, with anything? You told him what you wanted him to do. Okay, fine. Now his father needed him to do something, and he's just laying there.
My car is down, and so I needed to get an Uber for my wife.
For his wife. All this time, nobody's even saying that, look, understand that this dude is trying to do something for his wife, and this is the heifer who's caping for that boy as to why the police got called. And this man is doing something to make sure everyone in the house is taken care of.
And all I did was tell him, transfer the card from one phone to the other so you can pay for the Uber.
See? Gave his son instruction. He's just sitting there. Uber for your mama to go to work.
We got the Uber sitting out here waiting. I have a 20.
That's all I really got for this, man. Like I say, women, stay in your lane, okay? When a man discipline his child, especially a boy, back up. If you got something to say, this is something I know I learned like years ago. I think even my parents was like, said stuff like this. It's like, if you got an issue with your child, let's say an issue comes up pertaining with, and your kids are around. The child may be wrong. The husband or the wife, mother or the father, may be handling the situation a little too dramatic, a little overboard. Okay. The ways to kind of diffuse the situation without disrespecting each other, but you stay as one accord. You instruct that boy, make sure he do what he got to do, regardless, and then y'all go to y'all room, or y'all go somewhere else, and then y'all discuss it amongst each other, but not in front of the children. You don't show divide in front of the children. Once you show divide, because the children gonna test you anyway. They're gonna try to separate the two of y'all anyway. Because tomorrow, I'm sure his mama probably did something to get on his nerve, and he gonna try to be on his daddy's side, get his daddy on his side. That's what kids do. But y'all show that, hey, what your mama say, what your daddy say. Well, this is what we say. So I'm sorry, young fella, but this is the way the game go. And y'all stick together. He won't try that no more. Then he'll understand authority, and then because one day he's gonna hopefully grow up and have his own family, and they're gonna have kids gonna try to do the same thing, and he's gonna remember these lessons, and he's gonna carry them out the way that his parents should have carried them out. But anyway, tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below. Share them with the world. Let's have an intelligent conversation around here. You know how we do it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those 4 things cost you nothing but maybe a couple of minutes out your day, but it means the world to us here. If you want to support financially, you can always get a super thanks, super chats, or go to the description box below. There are links there you can click on, and you can support us there. Don't forget to go to marlonmorale.com. That's marlonmorale.com, or 10%. That's in the description box to get 10% off your first order. Or you can go to the shop button below this video, and you can order our miniature beard kit. Well, you can order all our products, truth be told, in the store. But right now, mini beard kits, our sandalwood beard kits is on sale. Sandalwood, clinically proven to stimulate hair follicle growth. So if you are trying to grow that beard, or growing them patches, or just trying to get that beard fuller, get our little miniature beard kit. Got the beard oil, beard balm, and beard wash. Can't beat it. But we also sell, derma rollers, which is a great product too to go along with that. You can get that separately, or maybe we can work something out. We can put it together. I don't know. Hit me up. But anywho, whatever you do, you won't be disappointed. Whatever you get, you won't be disappointed. So get it for yourself. Get it for your loved ones. By all means, you will not be disappointed. And with that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.